got a phenomenal Paralympic team. You know, to be part of this team for the third time is a blessing, and coming back out here in London, I think it's going to be quite a special Paralympic Games, one like we've never seen before. Really, the reach that this Paralympic Games is going to have is going to be far more, I think, impactful than previous years. And you know, to be part of Team South Africa and be able to represent my country in the 4 events that we've managed to qualify for is going to be quite a big feat, and I'm looking forward to it. So I think it should be a phenomenal experience. You know, we're very good with sports. With the sports that we've got are mostly team sports. I think sometimes the facilities we have, you know, are not up to world standard, and I think that's often where we need to be realistic with some of the individual sports. You know, a country like France, just in Paris, they've got 22 Mondo tracks, which is the international surface we run on. I think we've got 1 in South Africa. So you know, there are a lot of as far as facilities that we really need to across the spectrums of sports. You know, we find for sports like football and rugby, because you need a field and a ball and some good cleats, but that's about it. But as far as some of the more technical sports, I think, you know, the only part we're lacking is really in the facilities that we have. I mean, I've got some of the juniors in my own sports in my class that are teaching me lessons every day, and that's wonderful. There are a lot of juniors on our team this year, which is great, and you know, I think some of them were like when I was 17 in Athens and kind of saucer-eyed and don't really know what to expect, and everything is intimidating, and all the guys that you compete against are these, you know, figureheads that you kind of looked up to for many years. So yeah, I think some of them, you know, they come up to me and they're like, you know, how do you do this and how do you do that? And I said to them, you know, just keep on doing what you're usually doing, eat the same foods, do the same training. Nothing needs to change now, you know, you just keep on going about it, and if you feel ready, don't warm up extra, don't warm up too little, you know, just do your thing and be content. I think it would be phenomenal if South Africa could host the Games. I mean, we've had the Rugby World Cup in '95 and the Cricket in '03 and the football in 2010. And we've shown that we can host, you know, phenomenal international competitions, and Olympics is definitely the one, I think, that is the missing one in that massive, impressive collection. So I think if we could host that, that would be great, and I know they've been talking about wanting to get it in Durban. You know, it would be the right city for that, and if I guess I'm a little bit bitter that it won't be in my career as an athlete, but you know, I'll definitely support that as much as I can. A bit of both, I guess. I think it is very important, you know, if the sport evolves and I'm part of it, then I'm very happy to be up there. But there is definitely a far greater message that needs to be brought across, and that is one of education. You know, people with disabilities don't need to be pitied. At the Paralympics, it's a level of sport that's so high that a lot of the athletes here are focusing on their ability rather than their disabilities. Last year has just been really terrific, and I've got a lot of people to thank for that. And the actual award was just something that was extremely humbling. My headmaster came out and delivered the speech, and it was just really special to see a lot of the people in our industry, both sportsmen and you know, contributors from leading industries in South Africa that were there to support the awards. And yeah, to receive that was just really humbling for me. It's one of the moments that I'll definitely remember off the track for a long time.